Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to Sondering Tarot. If you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. This is your daily tarot reading for the 29th of August, 2024. We have the heart within a heart within a heart, etc. tapestry on the table. So we're going to see what is going on for you for today. Let's get started. Alright, my lovelies, I am back. I have all your cards out on the table. We have a 1 ace, 2 major arcanas, no synchronicities that I noticed. Anyway, the best part of your day, we literally start on the Ace of Cups. I find that so amusing that the first card out of the deck today is the Ace of Cups when we have the heart within a heart tapestry. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse, the Strength card in the reverse, the 10 of, what is this? The 10 of Cups in the reverse, the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, the King of Swords in the reverse, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands. Okay. Now, so take this portion as it resonates, whether or not this is you or someone you're dealing with. Because this is us dealing with somebody that has very inconsistent emotions. Whether that means the effort they put in, the emotional investment. There you go. It seems to be very hit and miss. Perhaps they appear flaky to you, or sometimes they're all in and sometimes they're just absent. But this is what we're actually dealing with. We're dealing with inconsistent emotions and expression of emotions. Inconsistent attention even. And dare I say it, some inconsistent emotional maturity. But this is what we're contending with, whether it's you, whether it's somebody else. And we have the potential here of dealing with that successfully, to overcome it, to make things better. So perhaps you're dealing with somebody that is sorely lacking in communication. They have trouble expressing their needs, their wants. You know, they don't wear their heart out on their sleeve. And this is you going, okay, this is what I'm dealing with. All right, now let's make it better. Whether that's, lines of communication, better boundaries, etc. That's what you're dealing with. And of course, if this is you, then that's you literally looking yourself in the mirror going, I did not exactly convey that very well, did I? Let me try that again. Alright, our worst part of our day is the Six of Pentacles. I actually quite enjoy this in this position because not only does that mean that we're aware that balance is difficult, but some of us may overgive, overshare. And in some ways, sometimes we're inconsistent. And when we're inconsistent, we're either all in and very all on. In other words, we'll talk your ear off, and other times we're absent, or we're turned off and you get a whole lot of nothing. It's like from one extreme to the other, and sometimes that's what you need, is balance. Why? Because sometimes giving is hard, and then other times you overgive, you overshare. So finding that happy medium in order to have a connection, a relationship, one that is equal give and take, that is very well rounded, that is balanced. That is actually what we're seeking, and it's very hard to contend with that if you're dealing with one party that is inconsistent. Now, obstacle, or how to get over the obstacle, we have the Hangman in the reverse, the Four of Cups in the reverse, the Queen of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Ten of Swords. And finally, we end on the Nine of Wands. Yeah, it seems like whether or not this is you dealing with yourself, somebody else dealing with you, if this is you being inconsistent, or you dealing with another party because they're inconsistent. The realization comes really quickly, actually, without you having to really sit there and ponder it for any amount of time. You honestly know that, yes, there has to be a conversation. There has to be new communication in order to end the conflict here. And it's not so much a conflict. That's the wrong word. Let me rephrase. In order to resolve the imbalance, the inconsistency, to find that happy medium of give and take, sharing and oversharing, there has to be a conversation to end it all, to establish new boundaries, new parameters. And sometimes that's literally all it takes, is a simple conversation of, hey, I always invite you out and you always turn me down. But when you want something, I always give. What's up with that? Or, you always say you're going to show up and then something comes up. Do I rank that low compared to this or that or whatever else always comes up? Communication. Speaking. Yes. Believe it or not, it will do wonders for a relationship. And that doesn't mean it's romantic even. That means it's platonic as well. Just because we have the heart tapestry doesn't mean it's Valentine's Day. It doesn't mean it has to be a romantic party. No. This can be platonic. This could be coworkers. This could be friends. Sorry if you know this person for a while. Perhaps they're a childhood friend or a college friend. What have you. Long or short, we're dealing with some insecurities, inconsistency, issues when it comes to emotional maturity. Perhaps somebody has never been told that, hey, when you commit to something and then you always flake out on the same person over and over and over and over, it creates trust issues. Or there's a certain type of behavior where you project this hot and cold mantra that it does nothing but send mixed signals to the person who's interested in you, so they just retreat. They step back because they don't know if it's safe to proceed or not. So yes, please take that as it resonates. By the way, I did add up all your cards here. And all your cards here add up to 93, which ultimately reduces to 3 in numerology, which is communication and new beginnings. Remember I said there has to be a conversation? I said it right here with this Page of Swords. New communication, a new conversation. Doesn't matter if you're talking to yourself or another person or they're talking to you. That needs to happen. Some words need to be said. Alright, and for those of you that do like the astrology portion, Venus enters Libra, which is actually a really great placement for Venus because it brings balance and communications and love, and that doesn't really matter if it's a new relationship or not. And what's the worst part of our day here? The Six of Pentacles. Finding the middle ground, balance, coming back into alignment. Instead of one extreme to the other, we're minimizing that gap. It's fabulous. So yes, It's definitely associated with committed relationships. Please remember, this is not always platonic we're talking about here. I have to read for everyone. So whether it's romantic or not, a relationship is a relationship, even if it's not a sexual one. But anyway, you feel more comfortable with commitment. You can be more pleasant, easier to get along with, of course, and want to spend more time with others. In this case, you might actually need to repair a relationship, or, like I said, set new parameters on a relationship, platonic or not, just to make sure that it's a bit more stable, a little bit more secure, and one that you can continue to be committed and engaged with. Venus in Libra trines Pluto in Aquarius. Intimacy can be strengthened. It's easier for you to be more passionate with loved ones. In this case, perhaps things have gone on. You've dealt with some immaturity on certain levels, and that's making you feel insecure. And this is you calling someone out, or they're calling you out, having a conversation to reestablish boundaries, simply to, yes, have a form of intimacy, but also to strengthen your relationship, because it's one that you've both committed to and would really like to keep. Alright, my lovelies, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. And if it resonates for you, by all means, give me a thumbs up. And if it doesn't, don't worry, it's a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!